G'day everyone, welcome back to another set of Alliance Wars. This time around we have Invictus versus the French Alliance, La Fleur au Fusil. I believe that's what Google Translate or Google Pronunciate is telling me, but it translates to the flower with the gun. So yeah, that's who we're up against. Blue tanks on their side of things, greens on ours. So for a little bit of extra challenge, because we do seem to have a little bit of a lead this time around, I've challenged myself just to do 3-2 setups using only greens and yellows. So specifically, we are going to do a 3 green, 2 yellow setup on each of the 5 hits, or 6 hits rather, sorry. Or attempt to at any rate. So we've gotten off to a pretty decent start. We've gotten Sapphire killed, we've got our greens charged, so I'm going to target Amethyst on the right hand side and then tap away on Jester. No, it's not right. Renegade, sorry, with Equani. Sorry, my mind just blanked out for a second there. We did charge our yellows as well, which got us 8-bit and Topaz fired off. Unfortunately, no double tap on Topaz, so we did only get the kill on Sidestep on the left wing. Whack is charged. Now, Whack hurts pretty damn hard, so we've lost a lot of our health on 3 heroes, including losing the life of 8-bit, which hurts a bit. And it's kind of about this point in time where it's gone a little bit pear-shaped. We've not got a lot of tiles available, and this right here is where I make really the big mistake of the fight. So I fire off the purple grenade. In reality, I probably should have made the yellow-green match at the top of the board. You can see it sort of still sitting there. It wouldn't necessarily have changed much, but it probably would have gotten me both my green heroes charged in time, which might have been able to give me some healing and possibly be able to save the match. But instead, we don't make it. In fact, we don't even notice it as a potential match. And it's only now, see there, we got our greens charged. So we could have done that 3 turns back. So it's... in the moment, it's an easy match to miss, and in fact, the whole battle kind of turned on that point. You know, we lost it ultimately because we took two shots from Whack, which were unanswered, and missed what, you know, in hindsight, it took me actually 3 times to watch it back to find that particular move that would have saved the battle. So, yeah, at the time, I just didn't see how it changed so fast. I had a good lead on that fight. I had 5 heroes versus their 2, I think it was at the point, and then yeah, Whack kind of took out 3 heroes unanswered, and that was it. So we've just gone in for the quick clean. It didn't really matter what I took. I just needed like 2 tiles, 1 on each, and it would have fixed it. So yeah, you can see my confusion at where I didn't see how it turned so quickly. But yeah, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and as it turns out, as I said, if I'd made that yellow-green match, it probably would have turned out for a win. I would have been able to get my heal off on Throttle, had a little bit of extra health available on Equani to be able to take the 2 slash attacks that ultimately ended up losing me the fight. So anyway, next fight, we've gone with what looks to be exactly the same team. It's very similar. The Equani in question here is 1 node less. The Fiddle has got more emblems. The Topaz isn't actually leveled up, and obviously we've got Venus in instead of Variant Throttle. But unlike the last board, we've got a lot nicer or a lot friendlier board to start ourselves off with. So we've gotten the kill on the tank, left wing, and now left flank and right flank, thanks to the potent combo of 8-bit and Topaz. And yeah, now it's just about mopping up and killing off that last Dragon Fist. So we make our yellow-red match here in the middle of the board, which gives us some charge and grants us also now our green grenade make, which is enough to pretty well finish off poor old Dragon Fist. So yeah, Equani deals out a lot of damage when you can activate that bleed burst. So second attempt at that team went a little bit better than the first attempt. So yeah, now we're in with another 3-2, obviously, yellow and green, as I said from the start. It's a little bit of a challenge I've gone with for this particular outing. So this time around, we've got Wyatt with Ayumi and Emerald as the green combination. And then for the yellows, we've got 8-bit and Cooper. So 8-bit and Cooper go quite well together. If you can get Cooper chaining, he's very, very good, because he just kill, shoot, fire, kill, shoot, fire, kill, shoot, fire is basically how Cooper works. didn't quite have enough damage out on the field to really start chaining him, but I did wait a second to be able to get a kill off. And now we're sort of just waiting out to get the HP down far enough. The health is low enough that I could target either Amethyst or Bunraku. Unfortunately, I don't actually know why, but Cooper didn't have full charge at that moment in time. I suspect it was probably a spy proc from... what's her name? Bunraku, which didn't quite net me back the full amount of charge again, but you know, that is what it is. So target Amethyst there with what's her name? Ayumi. Doesn't really do much damage, but does refresh the counter attack, which is really what we're after. Make sure Vision dies, so now it's a 1v3 situation. So we should come out on top from here. Get rid of the purple grenade just to dump all of those tiles essentially. Does net me a nice green cascade so we can refresh our heal and then double tap with Ayumi and Emerald for the win. Emerald probably would have gotten the kill on her own, but better safe than sorry ultimately. Next up, we've got another 3-2 green-yellow. So we've got another Wyatt, and then this time around we're seeing our first use of Mayor Venaya as the charge control from green this time. So we've got Mayor Venaya in there, along with Tamika. Tamika acts very similarly to Ayumi in that she does AoE 3 counterattack and a little bit of damage. Unlike Ayumi though, Tamika actually dampens the damage taken, but also gives charge for damage taken, which is quite a powerful combination. So you can see in combination with Wyatt, we've got 2 charge buffs there for damage taken. So every time any of those middle 3 heroes take damage, they get double charge essentially. They get it from Tamika's buff and they also get it from Wyatt's buff. So that's how Dragon Fist there charged so quickly off just one hit on him. And then you can see the benefit of that war buff as well. It really just triggers everything. So dump a couple tiles onto Amethyst to get her dead. The burn takes care of Ruby, and now it is a 1v5, and yeah, as good as Variant Pika is, she's not that good. So now just about cleaning up with the last couple tiles. And there we have it. So, final attack. Denied a little bit about the target for this one. Ended up going with Adri, who was the auto tax selection. Team is probably on the weaker side in terms of power. It does feature 3 4-star heroes in Wyatt, 8-bit, and Ox, but I feel like they work well together. Wyatt and Ox, both of them have charge elements to their skill. On the opening board there, I did just notice that I made a mistake with the move. There was a yellow grenade on offer in a second turn, which I just missed. So I made probably a subpar move and ended up having Ox now die. Mostly though, that was as a result of the, what's it called? Revive. Also a bit of a mistake there. I did use the charge control on the right hand side and then proceeded to just make all of my tile matches on the left. Better play is when you've got charge control, specifically mindless attack active, you make all of your tile moves on the same side as where the mindless attack is. And yeah, we see there, a bit unfortunate with the targeting on Topaz. We lose both of our remaining here damage dealers, and then yeah, it leaves poor old Wyatt on his own. So a couple mistakes in and amongst all of those attacks. So not unsurprising that we ended up with 2 losses in hindsight. At the time, the first loss, yeah, it was a hard move to find to actually get the win, and the other one was, yeah, just playing sloppy ultimately. But yeah, that's where we are. 4 kills and 1 partial for 241 points. Battle stand, we're just shy of 6,000 with 32 flags left. They've got 120 with 1,700, and that's pretty much where things are at this point. So hopefully your wars go well and that you get the win. But until I see you guys around, good luck, stay safe, and happy gaming. Thanks for joining. Cheers. Bye.